local radars and technology that can pinpoint right down to your street.
First just got faster.
It's time to play America's favorite jackpot game. This is Powerball. Good evening, America. I'm Laura Johnson. Tonight we have another life-changing jackpot for you. It's worth an estimated $55.2 million. So get those tickets out. Let's play. That first number up is 34. Followed by the number 16. Tonight we're going to meet Dennis Goodman, who won $150,000 playing Powerball. Congratulations, Dennis. Now for the rest of those numbers, we've got 40, 45, rounding it out with 66. Your Powerball number tonight, good luck. And your Power Play multiplier is 2. Let's take a look at those numbers one last time. Remember, there are multiple ways to win. We'll see you back here Wednesday night. Good night, everyone.
A salute. A military flyover and silence, honoring a fallen Columbia County deputy. Law enforcement from across our nation coming together to honor Deputy Brandon Sykes.
I am not okay.
We are not okay, but everything's going to be all right.
He gave the ultimate sacrifice.
Deputy Brandon Sykes was one of those heroes, and we're here to honor him today.
Thousands lining the streets for miles.
Just something from the heart.
Remembered as a humble and noble man. A somber day today. Good evening. I'm Courtney Hicks. Thousands packed into the Columbia County Performing Arts Center to pay their respects to fallen Columbia County Deputy Brandon Sykes today. His casket guarded as a slide presentation highlighting his life played on the screen above. The brother of Deputy Sykes, along with Columbia County Sheriff Clay Whittle and the Reverend John Kinney, spoke at the funeral honoring Sykes. We heard about the man behind the uniform, the father, brother, and husband that lived his life working to protect his family and the community.
It was never about the spotlight or notoriety for him. It was always about moving in silence and making a difference to protect his family. He said, what better way to protect my wife and daughter than to make the area around them safer?
The overriding goal for Brandon was to serve people and to help people.
Indeed, and the sheriff went on to thank all of these agencies. Sykes was also honored with a 3-volley salute in honor of his time served as an Army combat medic. And the final call for Deputy Sykes across Columbia County first responder frequencies followed. And the ceremony ending with a helicopter flyover to honor Deputy Sykes. Members of the community paid their respects to law enforcement and Deputy Sykes during the procession today. With that, your Kennedy Payne joins me here where the community really came out. And after the funeral, you had a chance to talk with people about what they had to say and how they felt.
Yeah, absolutely. And many watched from windows or lined the street as the procession passed, describing today as really heavy and emotional, but actually thankful that the community could come together to pay their respects.
I'm proud of our community, and of course proud of Brandon. You know, he gave the ultimate sacrifice, his life.
Many pausing to pay their respects.
Kind of gave me a warm feeling to see people actually being out here, even though a lot of these people who were probably out didn't know him personally, but they want to show their support for him.
Watching from windows as the procession passes.
We have a clear sight to Washington Road, so from our tower here, a lot of us just stood in here and kind of watched the procession.
I saw over like 50 to 100 people just on this area alone, and I saw all the police officers, bikers, firefighters, police from different counties come out to show their support.
Showing support in ways big and small.
We have such a large presence on Bobby Jones, and a lot of people pass by here. I just thought, what a way for Southern Lighting to just show our support for the Sykes family and for the White family as well.
For some, it was a moment to reflect on the sacrifices made.
I had a cousin in Philadelphia who died in the line of duty, trying to help defend someone from breaking into someone's car. So I know these police officers, men and women, put their lives on the line to help make sure that we're in a safer place.
With rooms full of emotion as thousands say one last thank you.
It was heavy, it's emotional, but then you're proud. You're proud to see all of the other police departments that showed up to support Brandon and the Columbia County Sheriff's Office.
And with many reflecting on Deputy Sykes' sacrifice and his service to the community, others say they haven't forgotten his family's sacrifice, one that is often silent but cannot be understated, Courtney.
Indeed, I was saying in one of our earlier newscasts, Washington Road is my path here to the station, and had some earlier errands, and folks were out there like 9:30, 10 o'clock, hours before that procession was scheduled to start. Very emotional seeing all the flags and the ribbons today.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, Washington Road already so busy, but to see people just pause for a moment in their life to just to say thank you.
Indeed. Thank you so much for this tonight, Kennedy. We appreciate you. And the Sykes family, is requesting that donations be made to Tunnel to Towers Foundation. Now, that is a foundation that supports America's first responder and military heroes. We have a link on our website, that's wrdw.com, to learn more about Tunnels to Towers and also donation information. And you can support Deputy Gavin White as the Burke County Sheriff's Office and Shepherd Community Blood Center are teaming up to host a blood drive Wednesday from 1 to 5 at the Burke County Sheriff's Office. We are keeping Deputy White in our prayers as he continues to recover with that. Let's bring in your first alert meteorologist, Mikhail Hannah Harding. And earlier, we both had a chance to, send our condolences and our sympathies and talk about how fascinating it was, not to make light of how all of the agencies came together in support of this final goodbye today.
Well, it's definitely something that, you don't get to see every day, and it's just a true testament to the life that Deputy Sykes lived, and just a blessing to hear the sentiments shared about him today. And we're definitely sending our deepest condolences and prayers to his family, and also still thinking about Deputy Gavin White as he recovers now at home. As far as taking a look from our camera network over downtown Augusta for tonight, it's a beautiful night out there. That down more coming up.
We'll stand by. Thank you, Mikhail. In other headlines today, a child is dead after a head-on crash involving two vehicles this afternoon at Peach Orchard and Tobacco Roads. The child has been identified as 8-year-old Camden Poole from Hepzibah. Deputies say the first car with two adults and little Cameron were going south on Peach Orchard towards Tobacco Road. That second car with one adult was going north on Peach Orchard in the left turn lane when that crash happened. The adults in the first vehicle were taken to the hospital. And a safety alert this evening as the Richmond County Sheriff's Office is searching for a man wanted for questioning after a deadly shooting. 23-year-old Wendarius Harris is wanted in connection to the shooting death of 26-year-old Zyshawn Franklin. He was found at the intersection of Riverfront Drive and Prep Phillips Drive last night. Deputies say Harris is known to frequent the east boundary area and Batesburg, South Carolina. Deputies say a large unpermitted gathering resulted in the shooting right around 8:30 last night. 2 others were injured and taken to the hospital after being shot. An autopsy is scheduled for Franklin. Anyone with information, please call the Sheriff's Office. SLED is asking for your help tonight in solving a murder from January of 2024. 22-year-old Tyrone Flemings was found near Society Street and Heritage Highway on January 5th. The Bamberg Police Department responded to a shooting there the night before. Right now, it is unclear if they have any suspects in this case. Please contact SLED with any information you may have. Now to a traffic alert as lane closures are in progress on Bobby Jones Expressway. That's between Dean's Bridge and Mike Paget highway exits. It's happening from 8 p.m. until 5 a.m. Workers will be in travel lanes, so you need to stay cautious and definitely slow down. Mikhail?
Some great tips right there, Courtney. It's going to be a cool night out there. Temperatures near 50 for the wake up. We'll look at your forecast in more detail coming up next.
At Parker's Kitchen, we go big. Our catfish sandwich. It's huge, bigger than the bun, with an extra large serving of Parker's signature sauce. At Parker's Kitchen, we're here for the finest in men's clothing.
And welcome back. Mother's Day is just about here, and the corner industry analysts say the average person will spend more than $250 this year on gifts. Jen Sullivan has details on the most popular items to show mom just how much you love her.
Happy Mother's Day! When it comes to celebrating mom, consumers are shelling out.
Consumers spend, on average, for Mother's Day more than any other holiday except the winter holidays.
Catherine Cullen with the National Retail Federation says Mother's Day spending is expected to top $34 billion this year, with people celebrating spending an average of $259. That's around $5 more per person than last year.
They want to celebrate the moms and other mother figures in their lives.
According to the NRF's recent survey, the most popular gifts this year for mom? Flowers, greeting cards, outings like brunch or dinner, clothing, and jewelry.
There are lots of ways consumers can save, and also ways that they can create a meaningful memory with mom through a gifted experience.
Other options that can help keep down the cost: a picnic, movie night at home, or a homemade craft.
The key is spending time together and something that's a little different for her.
Colin also says some retailers are rolling out sales ahead of Mother's Day to help shoppers save. For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
All right, you better get ready. Mother's Day is, I want to say Sunday. That's it. Coming up after the break. And then there were only two Georgia girls soccer teams remain in the state playoffs. We'll bring you inside the Elite Eight. That's coming up next with your sports director, Alyssa Lyons.